Good for you, you're happy and healthy, not me. You're doing great.
Hi, everyone.
Everybody.
Welcome to the Worst Takes. I'm Josh.
I'm Sarah.
I don't know why I pointed at you as if you're Josh.
You're
a
Sarah.
fucking imposter if you think you're Josh.
Okay, I don't know.
Sus? Okay. Hi, Sarah. How you doing today?
More like Jesus. Know what I'm saying? Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
This is how we get Zoomers to care about politics.
I'm wearing a little hat today.
I'm wearing a little hat today.
This is the episode where I wear the little hat.
This is the Sarah Wears a Hat episode, which would be what I would call it if the topics we were talking about weren't so relevant to this week.
Yeah, they really are, huh?
This AKA Sarah Wears a Hat episode. That'll be the AKA that I put in there.
Yeah. Fucking just put that in the description at the end. Just be like,
oh no, that's
Steven Crowder,
that goes first. Yeah.
Whatever,
and
blah blah blah, and then Sarah wears a hat also.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing good. You know who's not doing good? You know who's not? I'm gonna jump right in it.
Me, because I'm not being asked how I'm doing today.
Are you doing good?
I'm doing good. So who's not doing good?
All right, great. Now you're done wasting my time. So.
All right, that's the show, everybody. This is the last episode of The Worst Takes. Last week's episode of the podcast will save this was the last one of that one.
Mean it.
Swear to God.
You know who's not doing good?
Who's not doing good?
Bloomberg, because Bloomberg Economics Bloomberg Magazine Economics just.
Do I leave that in as the question?
I do.
All
just
right.
Released this article. That was
what did Bloomberg say this
segue.
week? What did Bloomberg say this week?
Heading out for lunch? Get ready to pay more. Prices at restaurants have gone up as much as 5% in the past few weeks alone.
5%?
Mm-hmm.
And we need an article about this? We just need the stop the fucking presses, everybody.
Everybody stop. McDonald's is more expensive.
Is more expensive. Wah.
Why do you think they say that this is?
Oh, they're gonna because I already know this argument because I've seen it a million fucking times in the past week because
it's tired.
It's minimum wage, I assume.
Yes.
Does the article talk about Chipotle?
No.
Really? It doesn't talk about Chipotle?
No, it does not. I think it's specifically targeting
like McDonald's and Burger King and those
restaurants
places?
that are upping the minimum wage, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes, they don't talk about Chipotle or
that's weird.
Subway. I think it's the other one.
Because on TikTok, Chipotle's been the one that's been getting the most criticized. I guess because
they're upping their prices and they're not giving their workers.
All the white women on the TikTok are like, burritos are 30 more cents. That's literally how much more they are too, and people are just looking at the 14%. I haven't been to Chipotle
in 5 years.
Neither. I went into a Chipotle.
Yeah.
And didn't buy anything.
Wait, was it for Uber Eats?
No, not even then.
You just
back in my
we're
film
hanging
school
out with
days.
some white people?
No, with a very non-white person.
Oh, okay.
And he was shot on sight. Chipotle staff pulled out a gun. He just
walks in and is like, "Hey, can I get the chorizo?" And they just shoot him in the chest.
Yeah, because as we all know, Chipotle is the most racist company.
Yes. Other than
I don't know what this bit is.
Chick-fil-A?
I don't know why.
I don't know.
Yeah, besides no, Chick-fil-A is the homophobic one.
They're racist too.
They're probably racist.
Let's not pretend.
Yeah.
Come on.
Southern.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what that was.
So okay. You're gonna pay more. Across the U.S., prices for food away from home, which is my favorite.
That's a really obtuse way to fucking say restaurant food.
Okay. Across the U.S., prices for food away from home.
That's so okay. Wait, can we wait? Hold on. No,
I can barely get
no, because that's
it's so weird.
Can we stop sucking our own dick here, real quick?
Food away from home. That sounds like a Disney
food away
movie.
From home. Yeah, it's like
the spaghetti has to get back to its house.
It's like Food Fight, but instead of
yeah.
That's so dumb. Wait, no, that's really stupid. I can't take the rest of the article seriously now because literally they could have 2 words. Fast food.
Food, yeah.
Food away from prices. Food away from home is so dumb.
It's really stupid.
You get all your fucking food away from home.
You don't, unless you're a farmer. You grow your own food.
Yeah. Guess what? All food is technically away from home until you bring it to you.
So you bring it home with you.
No, when I go to Publix, that's food away from home.
Okay, let me get through this.
All right, get through it. Sorry.
Across the U.S., prices for food away from home rose 4% in May from a year earlier, the biggest jump since May 2009. It's one example of a surge in overall inflation as the economy bounces back from COVID.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is fun because there are emojis.
Let's flip. There's emojis?
There's emojis in this. Why are restaurants raising prices? Chicken emoji, pig emoji, commodities, aka the ingredients in your food, are more expensive. Money stack emoji. Wages for workers are rising to keep up with consumer demand and labor shortages.
Wait. So this is a news. Is this like this? I'm assuming this is an opinion piece, right?
No.
Wait, no?
No. This is just covering.
This is just people covering
the spike in food wages. This is the Bloomberg economics article.
I don't want to do the gatekeeping and the girl boss gaslight gatekeeping thing. If you use emojis in a news article,
you cannot.
I really
you
can't.
might as well just say to my face that you think I'm an R slur. You know, like you might as well just say to my face, like, I think you have a learning disability. Because I think you're the stupidest person
It's one
alive.
thing to be like a digital content creator and use emojis and you're trying to explain things, right?
Yeah.
If you're, I'm assuming, a 30, 40-year-old person who went to college for 4 years, specifically for journalism, and instead of, I don't know, focusing on important shit like the military-industrial complex.
Yeah. You're using emojis
to blame the minimum wage rising for a 5% increase. Are you kidding me?
Honestly, even if I did have a learning disability, respect me and use dashes.
Yeah, just use fucking dashes.
Just use dashes.
If you're gonna list something,
why are you gonna
use like a number. Use one
That's so stupid.
dash. If you're gonna use bullet points.
You obviously don't think your audience is very intelligent. Okay.
We have to get Zoomers into politics by bringing in the cash emoji.
Okay. So now I found one of the best conversations.
Oh, really?
About this. And it's between 3 different people, but mostly one guy.
Oh, shit.
That keeps bringing it up. And another guy.
Oh, no.
Who is on the right side, but like doesn't really do a good job because he just keeps saying one fallacy over and over again.
Can't wait for this.
Yeah, okay.
Can't wait for this takedown of my own side.
So, Katie comments, food prices in general have gone up, but I'm sure people will blame the workers who want to receive a livable wage.
Yep, that's fair.
Bob, Mexican flag emoji, gay pride emoji. If they want a livable wage, they can just work a different job that pays better. Yarrow corn emoji comes in with absolutely fucking bonkers that you demonize people who want to survive off a full-time job instead of demonizing the people at the top who are hoarding all the money instead of giving it to the employees. And then its name and title. It's a picture, but I'll describe it. It's mostly a chart.
We need to take a couple steps here. Hold on.
No, let me describe this chart. Name and title: Brian Nichol, Chief Executive Officer, CEO. Total cash, $5,070,000.
Okay, Jesus, that's a lot.
Equity: $8,431,756. Other: $2,566,388. Total compensation: $16,068,144.
Jesus. What's that from? Is that just 1 year of?
That's one CEO at some. I don't know who Brian Nichol is. He's a CEO.
So we need to take a couple steps back.
Yeah, what's up? What?
Very confused.
What's going on?
Katie.
We got Katie. We got Bob, and we got Yarrow. Corn emoji.
Which, let's be honest here,
my boy.
We got a lot of emojis again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not taking anyone seriously.
No.
Very weird. Okay, first of all, the dumbest argument here is still from Bob.
Katie has a red scarf emoji. So it's red scarf versus Mexican flag, pride flag, corn, and corn.
Guys, I get that emojis are fun, but if we're gonna keep doing this is the end of fucking the human species. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay?
Hieroglyphs is basically just that.
And we have words now. We have paper and words.
Okay.
But okay, second of all, even though
none of these are even the main player.
No?
No.
Well, first of all, Bob still made a stupid fucking point.
Yeah, Bob's dumb.
I'm assuming that there's even
Bob dips out pretty much.
Yeah,
after
okay,
this.
yeah, get Bob out of here.
Yeah.
Because Bob, if minimum wage is meant to be a livable wage, that's the whole point of a minimum wage in the first place.
Yes. That's
You shouldn't have to be forced to go to. You honestly shouldn't be forced to go to school. School should to make a living wage. Some people don't have the ability to go to school unless college becomes free, and even then, you should if you don't want to go.
Hell.
Yeah,
Jesus
so
Christ.
that's a very dumb point, Bob.
Mm-mm.
And then Yuri comes in a little strong. Yarrow comes in a little
corn
bit,
emoji.
Corn emoji comes in a little strong.
This man does not have emojis. His name is Kumbaya.
I half respect this man.
If you split his salary up amongst store employees, it would be about $350 a year raise. LOL.
And it's not nothing. I'm not gonna lie. But there's still more people on the board. There's still probably a lot of expenditures that are going on. And not only that, you have managers, you have there's plenty of people. You could probably split it up a little bit more evenly.
Yarrow comes back with, there are plenty more profit hoarders at the top. This isn't the only one.
Yeah.
Kumbaya says, will you be giving some of your coworkers who make less than you some of your paycheck as well? Or is the inequality fine with you? Lead by example is always the best solution. And I like to call this in an argument. You remember the SNL sketch with that lady, the sexy one on SNL? The one with the black hair?
Cecile Strong?
Yes.
I can't think.
Cecily
Strong, yeah.
Yeah. Where she does the girl that you don't want to talk to at the party.
Yeah, that's kind of what that is.
That's what that is where, she comes up and she goes, so did you hear what happened in Libya? And then she says something that's not true or is kind of true, but isn't really true.
Yeah, it's missing a little bit of the point.
And then Seth is or whoever is the person.
It was Seth around that time.
It used to be Seth around that time. Would say that's not what it is. It's a different thing. And then she'd be like, oh my gosh, do you not even care about the kids in Uganda?
Yeah, that's kind of what that is.
That's what that is. It's moving goalposts, but in a very specific way.
Well, let's be honest here. Part of the reason why there's such an inequality within places that have wages, especially salaried positions, is because bosses will pick and choose who to give more or less money to.
Mm-hmm. And then tell you, you can't talk about your wages with other people.
Try to discourage that because if they'd all ask for whoever has the highest amount, especially if you all do the same fucking work.
Yeah, because they'll leave if they find out that they're not being paid as much as other people because of whatever.
And then you had to go through the cost of rehiring someone, and
that's more money than just
you lose money because you have less productivity,
right?
And then you overload the rest of your workers. It's stupid. Pay people evenly.
Exactly.
You actually know there's actually a tech company and that actually gets roasted by not roasted because Fox News doesn't roast anyone. That gets Fox News and all these conservative pundits bitch about because the president actually decided to give everyone at the company, including himself, $70,000 a year.
Really? Wow.
Just everybody gets it. Yeah.
Holy shit, that's kind of dope.
Because one employee complained about it. To him in his face. And it's a tech startup. I think they do money transferring or something like that.
Okay. Is it Bitcoin?
It's not Bitcoin.
That would be really funny if it was
the
Bitcoin.
Company Bitcoin.
The company Bitcoin. Yeah.
I don't know. It's some credit card processor or some shit like that.
Zelle.
But yeah, no, not
Quick
even that. Something I don't know. It's only specific to California, I think.
Nice.
But yeah, everyone's more productive because everyone knows everyone else's wages.
Yeah. I would.
That's basically, it's not a co-op because there's still one person that really runs everything.
That makes the decisions, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, also, that's a step in the right direction, assuming that it's true that they all get paid the same amount.
And 70,000 is very livable.
It's pretty fucking good, yeah. Even in the area that the company's in, I think they're pretty all right.
Ohio or something?
No, they're in California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Still, that's pretty good.
So,
Okay, but I gotta get through these, okay?
Okay, get through these comments.
Yaro says, I don't own the company. I'm not responsible for paying their wages. Kumbaya retorts, other people at the top also don't own the company, though, lol. Technically, the CEO may not own the company either. And then Yaro goes,
oh, yeah, because shareholders, yeah.
Yeah. Yaro goes, okay, I'm not in charge of setting salaries or paying money. Your argument is pointless anyway. Kumbaya says, not really. It's just that mathematically, your solution makes no sense. If you even took $100 million and redistributed to 85,000 Chipotle store workers, it would only give $1,000 per year. Will you start taking the salaries of middle-class families if that's not enough?
What?
Now we have a new player. Yaro drops out. Yaro
tags out.
And instead, he brings in Sponge Daddy's 6'3", IQ 1886.
IQ 1886.
1,886.
So I got the 2,000 IQ play coming in.
He's 6'3". His name is Sponge Daddy.
7th degree chess we're about to play, everybody.
I think his profile picture is of a wrestler, which is with a really thick neck.
I can't believe our fucking side has. Okay, let's go. Fuck
this
it.
Guy,
let's go. Why? What's the worst that can happen?
I like this guy.
He's dedicated. Let's go.
Okay. No one is arguing that splitting a CEO's salary among their workers is the be-all, end-all solution to income disparity. Sorry, that's a straw man. Get used to that word.
Right, straw man.
Get used to straw man.
Straw man fallacy.
Yeah. The salary of 40 to 50 people being the barrier for class equality is a straw man itself. C-suite executives are not the reason people are poor.
Kind of.
Yeah, they are.
Kind of is, yeah.
Maybe the government should invest in innovation in industry so people don't have to work dead-end jobs full-time for the rest of their life.
That's fair.
I mean, also that.
Yeah.
You know? As well as
it's not
1%
going to be
people
one solution to this problem. It's it's a systemic thing, and it's a very piece by piece, brick by brick. We have to
absolutely.
Yeah, and I agree that having government fund industry.
Yeah,
like back when the government actually funded shit like the camera that's in your fucking iPhone now. You know?
That's cool.
Yeah. And then Steve Jobs came in and jizzed all over it, and now
speaking of jizz, Sponge Daddy says, good thing that's not a straw man anyone is making here. CEO salaries are not the sole reason people are poor. They're just a great example of income disparity.
Okay.
Good.
Fair.
Okay, well, you must be responding to a different... Oh, this is Kumbaya. Okay, well, you must be responding to a different thread because that's what the OP I'm responding to was talking about. Even posted an image stating such multiple times, lol. Sponge Daddy responds.
Sponge Daddy.
Okay, link me where somebody said that CEO salaries are the sole reason for poverty. Now, this is where I think we lose the thread
I think we're losing a little bit. I think we're...
Kumbaya said, link me where I argued that. You said CEO salaries were a straw man, but CEO and other executive salaries were the OP's only talking point, lol.
I gotta stop real quick because
I don't know who the OP is.
I don't know who anyone is anymore, A. B.
I don't know what's going
stupid.
On.
This is slowly becoming a circle jerk between two people that hate each other and themselves. About like, who knows the fallacies more of me or you?
Yeah. Is this like when you're in a dark lit bar, like a Bar Louie or something, and like you hear two old men talking about fish? You're like, yeah, the salmon's a better fish. It's like tuna is better, or like some other whatever old man shit that you don't know anything about. And your name is Sarah Heron, and they're just like, fucking, I don't care about this. That's better. It's like, no, you're moving the goalposts, sir, and that's why women don't like white men. Like this is the entire thing. Is we don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Sorry, Josh.
Thanks, Sarah.
It's try to make more sense.
Incels rise up.
Incels rise.
Don't. Fuck you, incels.
Maybe just men in general, honestly.
Men
not even white men.
White men are particularly worse. I get it.
Yeah, white men are worse, but like, come on, man. Makes sense. Stop talking about sports all the time. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I'm never gonna.
Women, stop talking about Victoria's Secret. I don't know. Just coming up with some random stereotype that I would have about women.
Yeah, I am stereotyping too. Okay. Yeah. Sponge Daddy said, I said the claim that CEO salaries are causing poverty is a straw man. The examples of CEO salaries show you the examples of CEO salaries show you income disparity. I don't know where you are getting confused by this. It's extremely simple, and you seem to be making a weird straw man arguments for no reason. I said get used to
calm
it.
down. Hold on. Can we calm down here real quick? Because I'm very, very confused now.
So I'm okay.
There's a lot of, so he's saying that
the example of a CEO
was a straw, or saying that he was
causing poverty is a straw man that the other guy made. So like so the original person was like, maybe the CEO should, give up some of their salary, and then this guy was like, but that's causing. He's arguing against CEOs causing poverty, which is not what anybody said.
Yeah, it's not.
Nobody said anything about CEOs causing poverty. And then fucking this guy comes in and just kind of says straw man a lot and kind of confuses everything.
Because I'm confused right now. I don't fucking know what this guy's saying. I know this guy is probably right.
He is right.
But he's also really bad at conveying his ideas.
But he's got an IQ of 1886, Josh.
Well, just because you have an IQ of 1886 doesn't mean the rest of us fucking regular IQ schmucks we need a little bit of help here. Help me out. I'm fucking stupid, man. Help me, please.
Okay, Kumbaya responds. Did you see the tweet you were responding to or not? Because right now you are just arguing semantics, buddy, lol. And then he's quote tweeting the Yarrow tweet
from the fuck?
Earlier in the thread that says absolutely fucking bonkers that you demonize people who want to survive off a full-time job instead of demonizing the people at the top for hoarding all the money instead of giving it to the employees. Which also doesn't...
We're circles within circles now, man.
Doesn't say that CEOs are causing poverty.
Then
still.
Then he's fucking...
Unless it literally said CEOs are causing poverty and you should be mad about that.
No, they just brought up as an example of income disparity. Yeah.
Which is what the other guy is saying. Okay.
I'm so confused.
Okay,
I hate everyone in this.
There's like 5 more, okay?
Okay, 5 more.
Okay, Sponge Daddy says, great, so you see the example of income disparity. Now, where is the tweet saying that CEO salaries cause poverty? Kumbaya says, I didn't say that, so it's to my point to prove, lol, you are miserable, my guy.
I'm miserable for reading this. Jesus.
Sponge Daddy said, no one argued that CEO salaries are the sole cause of low wages, and this is in quotes. Quote, that's what the OP I'm responding to was talking about, even posted an image stating such multiple times, lol. Quote unquote. You don't have to invent straw man arguments. Literally nobody said this.
All right, so I need everyone at home to understand something real quick. Stop.
Stop.
No one knows what they're talking about.
Stop getting on Twitter and just saying whatever you want.
And just saying random nonsense, expecting to be right.
Other people are going to read your tweets, and we would like to know what you mean.
Especially if you have no idea how the fucking... Guys, listen. Sometimes I say weird shit. Sometimes I say shit poorly. I get it.
I mentioned the R slur earlier in this episode, and I'm still kicking myself about it.
This gun is cancel culture. And this
just mentioning the R slur makes me uncomfortable.
I get it. I understand.
Yeah. I don't know why I did that.
I'm just gonna
I apologize for earlier in this episode. I'm gonna keep doing this every episode. Every single episode of this.
Anyway, so
I'm sorry, guys.
Like I
apologize.
We've been what is it? We've been podcasting for 2 years now almost.
It's hard to get your words out.
It's hard to get your words out. Especially when you're starting out, just trying to get into the discourse.
Sometimes I'll listen back to myself and I'll start saying a sentence and I'll forget what my first part of the sentence was.
Yeah, I get that.
But the first part of the sentence is me quoting fascists. So then I won't say anything afterwards, and I'll just say like, oh yeah, Hitler was right, and then I won't say anything else about that, and I'll listen back to it.
Clip it, everybody. Clip
and I'm
it.
like, oh no.
Clip it and ship it.
Oh
right
no.
now. Sarah just said Hitler was right.
No, I'm making fun of somebody, and I want to follow it up with, and that's what Nazis say, but I never say that part, so I just sound like a Nazi at that point. And I really hope everybody has the reading comprehension to understand from my tone that I'm not a Nazi, and I'm not a Nazi, and I'm not trying to hurt people. So it's hard to get your opinions across on the internet is what I'm saying.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I speak at least 4 days out of the week into a microphone. I've gotten somewhat used to it, and even then, that's kind of debatable.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's hard to do it.
It's very hard.
And even when you're on Twitter and you have the fucking opportunity to go back and rewrite your tweets.
Yeah. It's
people
still
fuck up. It's still hard to do it.
Everybody fucks up, man.
And that's why you should take speech writing classes. I don't know why that's a weird ad.
I mean, yeah, kind of, huh?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Public speaking. It's
public speaking.
It's important.
You should do it. Okay.
So yeah. So that's my take from that. That's my good take of the episode.
Okay. Kumbaya responds.
There's still more?
Yeah.
I thought that was the end.
No, there's 2 more.
All right, 2 more.
Kumbaya responds. He specifically said people at the top who are hoarding all of the money instead of giving it to the employees. LOL. I'm logging off. Gonna add delusion and denial to the list of reasons people also stay poor after this convo.
Wow.
Laughing
fuck him.
emoji.
Fuck him.
Yeah, no, this guy sucks. Like, that's the problem.
Yeah.
And the issue with going after and just saying straw man all the time
is that
makes it seem like the other guy's winning,
kinda,
even though
yeah.
you are right.
Yeah, you can't just repeat the same thing over and over again. You have to have a counter argument that isn't just
that's a straw man
bitching. Yeah,
yeah. You have to be able to explain your thoughts better. But I mean, I do understand. Like, some people use Twitter.
It gets annoying. It gets fucking annoying dealing with these people.
And some people use Twitter in a way where they think they're just talking to another person, and it's not really meant for somebody to go through and read the entire thing.
Yeah, but we do.
But here I am, and I do this literally all the time, not even just for this podcast. Okay, last one. Sponge Daddy says, yes, that's true. That's what happens. So how did you take that and get CEO salaries are the sole reason for poverty? You don't see the straw man there? And then no response. Back to the void. There we are. No voices in the void anymore.
That's weird. That's a very weird conversation.
A strange conversation, yeah. But I mean, the guy, Sponge Daddy was right.
It was just really bad in going about being right.
Yeah, I think if you really analytically,
yeah, he's right.
You can understand what he's saying.
That's the problem is that analytically you can look at it and see it.
Yeah.
If you want to get your ideas out to a mass amount of people, you gotta make it packageable.
But I mean, I'm sure. I wonder if Sponge Daddy. Well, it says his IQ is 1886. He probably is.
That's probably IQ. Probably means something else. The 88 stands for HH. He's actually the bad guy.
He's actually the bad guy this whole time.
I don't know. I think it's very weird looking at someone. You have to be more varied in your argumentation, especially if you want to try and argue on Twitter. I know it seems very casual, and I know it's very much like people aren't thinking that's going to be read by other people.
Yeah.
But it's public and social media.
Absolutely. It is all public.
If you found it, 100 other people found it.
All right.
One thing you should all do is enable Twitter analytics and see how many people have seen your stupid fucking tweets, because
it's a lot more than you think.
It's a lot more than you think. Even like the dumbest tweet that you could ever make.
I posted some dumbass shit and then I get like 1 like or no likes, and I go and it's got 500 views. And I got like 20 followers. Like, I don't have that many followers.
I don't know how it happens. Yeah.
I don't know how. I think people are searching
topics and then
they search
or
by.
If you like quote tweet something, it's part of the quote tweet thing. And yeah. So think about that, guys. Yeah.
People are reading your stuff.
And they're not liking
on the internet. They're not liking
They're not liking mine, so I can't.
Me either. Yeah. I mean, you just gotta expect that. My sense of humor is
too fucking PogChamp for this world.
Yeah.
Go full Joker on that.
All right. John Kraft says, well, who didn't see that coming? Business 101, when expenses are increased, minimum wages are forced into business. When expenses like increased minimum wages are forced into businesses by legislators, it creates higher operating costs. In order to maintain profitability, the reason for the business owners will pass these on to consumers.
First of all, operating costs. There's such thing as inflation. Let's all get that off the table. So there's always going to be an increase in costs, especially in the current economy that we're in. B.
Newsflash: maybe not everything can be explained by your beginning business course or your economics.
I took a fucking business course.
or your economics class from high school. Maybe not everything can be explained, but maybe some things are a little bit more complicated.
A little bit,
than the stuff that John Craft.
It's when you say that assumes that there's a constant cost all the time.
Yes.
There isn't. There's so many variable costs in literally every single fucking thing.
That they do also have to account for.
That you have to account for. And then B, minimum wage has stagnated since what? Fucking 2008?
Yes.
2011?
I think, yeah.
And then inflation's gone up 1% or 2% every year.
Uh-huh.
It's behind.
It's behind.
Upfront costs have already been going up for the past 10 years since the minimum wage happened.
And this is a man that would most likely, or a they, I don't know who their gender, but a person that will say like, oh, yeah, of course housing is going to increase because there's more of a demand for housing.
Yeah. Don't you think fucking land value is going to go up and then thus your fucking property tax value is going to go up too?
That's a better explanation of that than mine. But yeah, absolutely. And it's like, well, then how do you expect people to live? That's not a part of the capitalist equations.
There's a human element to life. That's not a part of
supply and demand. That's, yeah.
There's people need to fucking live.
And then those are people that are also seeing homeless people on the street and going, ugh.
Why are they out here?
Go get a job.
Get it? Yeah. And then, but then if they got a job, they wouldn't be able to get a fucking even a studio.
Even if they somehow were able to get into,
studio apartment, I meant, sorry.
Get clean clothes, get a shower, nail the interview. Let's say that they're technologically savvy. A lot of them aren't. They don't know how to use technology sometimes because they've been homeless for years and they can't keep up with new things if they're older and they need help.
Yeah.
And, God bless librarians who actually help homeless people.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Get their resume done and teach them how to use I love stories like that. That shit's awesome.
Yeah.
There's so many more hurdles to getting a fucking job as well as just living nowadays. And
exactly.
There's no reason that anybody should say that it's the same as the 70s or the 80s or the 90s or the 2000s even. It's not. It's different. It's way different.
Very different.
It's been 20 years and we should maybe shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Maybe we should shut the fuck up and stop judging people. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a
Jesus
bad take.
fucking said it. Yeah. Maybe we should do that.
Yeah, that guy made a bad take.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. Joeykins responds, you're aware Chipotle and Subway has raised prices like 6 times already with no increase to wages? 3 laughing emojis.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Price increases every year, wages do not, but yet you want to blame the wages this time.
Right.
I will say, in this one, I like to see a lot of people coming to bat.
Yeah.
A lot of people stepping up to the plate.
True.
To bat away the bad faith arguments.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fun. And then Imperator of Bitcoin, whose profile picture is a hummingbird with a spark in his eye, like one of those edits.
I hate this guy already. I hate him. I'm sorry.
Green emoji, volcano emoji, and I don't really know what either of those. It seems like it's a thing.
The green emoji's getting blown up to the moon by the volcano, and he's got to talk about Dogecoin.
Yeah, right. All of them are raising prices, and it's not just fast food, but meat, produce, building materials, automotive, technology, housing, and services, among many other sectors. The wage increase will mean nothing with the hyperinflation setting in. And I think that's just factual.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
That's,
100%, yeah.
I still don't like he's the imperator of Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It just seems strange.
Weird.
If you have Bitcoin in your bio, I don't really like you.
Yeah.
But that's just personal preference. It's not whether or not
you're... Bitcoin in private, like the rest of us.
So, fucking, what was it? A buy on and sell on Robinhood was trending today. Because Robinhood now has a thing where you can share, like, hey, if you come up to Robinhood and you use my link, then you get like some sort of...
Oh, they've always had that.
Yeah, but for some reason today it was like number 3 on trending because everybody kept doing it. Like, I guess everybody got Robinhood today.
Weird.
I don't know. It was really weird.
Yeah.
I almost did like, why is this happening?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It was just strange. So that's that.
That's that.
Food prices are increasing. And it's not the
it's not the workers' fault. Don't fucking blame them. Blame the fucking assholes that steal the money and profit.
If I hear an old ass man say, these kids today with their communism, and they want the increased weight, they want
that's
more
the type
money,
of guy that believes
but they don't want to pay more for their food.
I'll pay more for their food if that means
I will.
If it's a 5% increase and the original wage is like $4 extra, that's already a higher increase in the wage
than in my food. Yeah, I would rather pay higher. Honestly, it'll probably make me stop fucking eating out. Actually, at the very least, yeah, it'll make me eat out less.
Bleed those companies. That's a little silly. Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't know. Okay, so are you ready? Fucking Mumford and Sons.
Mumford and Sons?
Mumford and Sons. Mumford and Sons.
What happened with Mumford and Sons? Did they find the sons?
Winston Marshall.
Worth a shot. I don't fucking know anything about them anymore. I don't know.
I forget.
Where's the daughters?
Where's the Mumford daughters? I don't know. Okay. Why I'm Leaving Mumford and Sons by Winston Marshall.
All right, Winston Marshall. Why? I already know where this is going. If it's a fucking celebrity talking about leaving something and they have to write a letter, it's a cancel culture argument. I can't wait.
Yes. Okay.
I want to know what he did, though.
I'll get to it. I love those first tours, bouncing off a sweaty stage in an Edinburgh catacomb when we had to get to a gig in Camden by lunch the next day. We couldn't fit all four of us and Ted's double bass into the VW Polo. I think it was Ben who drew the short straw and had to follow by train with his keyboard, that poor best.
Wow.
I remember blitzing it down the M6 through the night, the lads asleep beside me. We made it, but my voice sadly didn't, completely shot by exhaustion. I had to mime my harmonies. Being in Mumford and Sons was exhilarating. Every gig was its own adventure, every gig its own story.
This is
That's
a lot of fluff.
What it says. Every gig was its own adventure, every gig its own story. I don't know.
How many? So, Sarah, you know this more than I do. How many musicians love sucking their own cocks?
Literally every single one of them.
Yeah,
if you're a woman musician,
right now.
You grow a cock to suck it. That's part of it. That's part of being a musician is you have to grow your own cock to suck it.
Should have warned me about that.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Be it odysseys through the Scottish Islands or soapbox shows in Soho. Where would we sleep that night? Hostels in Fort William, pub floors in Ipswich. Even the Travelodge in Carlisle maintains a sort of charm in my mind. We saw the country, and then,
point guy, Jesus.
As things miraculously grew, the world. And while doing what we loved, music, and not just any music, these songs meant something. They felt important to me. Songs with the message of hope and love. I was surrounded by three supremely talented songwriters and Marcus, our singer, with a 1 in a million voice.
Now, I was about to say for a second, if he was about to fucking throw Marcus down under the bus.
Three
talented people, and then this one fucking asshole that ran the shit.
Which I couldn't believe when I read this the first time.
God.
A voice that can compel both a field of 80,000 and the intimacy of a front room. Fast forward 10 years and we were playing those same songs every night in arenas. Flying first class, staying in luxury hotels and being paid handsomely to do so.
Okay, calm down.
I was a lucky boy.
God, just fucking get to the fucking point. B, a really good apology that this is.
Okay, yeah, it's not an apology.
It's not God.
No, this is not an apology. This is an explanation. It's barely an explanation. Okay. On stage, to my left, Ted, a roaring bear with his double bass flying high above him. To my right, Ben, with his unparalleled passion for music, pounding at the keys. And Marcus leading us with all the might of a hurricane or all the tenderness of a breeze, depending on what the song demanded.
What fucking ghostwriter did you get for this, man? Jesus.
I don't know, but this guy needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just like when I heard Mumford and Sons the first time, I thought these people need to shut the fuck up.
You said that they should have waited for death.
Little Lion Man. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's the only one I know.
I used to be into Mumford and Sons. I can't complain too much, whatever.
Okay.
I was a dumb fucking cracker back in 2018.
I'm still a dumb fucking cracker. What a blessing it was to be so close to such talent as theirs. It will be with immense pride that I look back at my time with Mumford and Sons, a legacy of songs that I believe will stand the test of ages. What we've achieved together has vastly exceeded the wildest fantasies of the shit kicker from Mortlake. Who in their right mind would willingly walk away from this? It turns out I would. And as you might imagine, it's been no easy decision. At the beginning of March, I tweeted to American journalist Andy Ngo, author of the New York Times bestseller Unmasked. Congratulations, Mr. Andy Ngo.
I remember this.
Finally had the time to read your important book. You're a brave man.
I remember this now. This fucking idiot.
Yeah. And now he's leaving Mumford. He's lost his fucking job. This guy. Because of a tweet.
Holy shit. Are you fucking kidding me? I forgot about that. I remember seeing that.
You
and everyone
did?
fucking dunking on him. Yeah. And this is his letter?
This is his letter.
Because he congratulated a fascist and he's sucking his own cock still? Are you serious?
About all the money he's made. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up forever. Holy shit. Are you kidding me?
Fuck up forever. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
This is
Fuck
what
the
it
rest of the letter. I don't give a shit anymore. Holy fuck. I thought you I was so
I'm crying.
Are
I'm
you
a little bit
fucking kidding me?
Holy shit, yeah. I'm not kidding you, no. But this is
That's Arsler, dude. That's fucking Arsler Ed, okay? I'm sorry. I can't contain it. Are you fucking kidding me?
Guys, we don't tell each other the topics of the things that we're gonna bring up. And this is the reason why.
Are you shit? No, because he was in
he
Mumford
loves
Sons.
Andy Joe, man. He found out he was a fascist.
This stupid fucking cracker who plays what? The fucking some barbaric instrument?
I think he plays the banjo.
He plays the fucking banjo.
He's the banjo guy.
Like a dumb fucking Alabaman in the backwoods making moonshine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from fucking Ireland or some shit.
Yeah, I also didn't know that they weren't American, which makes me really pissed off that they're just kind of appropriating American culture.
Kind of,
which is cool
a
as
little
hell.
bit. So, I mean, not are they? I don't remember. I don't fucking know enough about Mumford and Sons.
I mean, literally,
I know enough about Mumford and Sons to know that they're stupid and white now.
I don't know.
That's all I know. But like,
the only culture that I think America even has is like pilgrim culture, where the banjo is fucking from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit. I
so
kind
like,
of get
if you're
that.
just gonna learn the banjo and pretend to be a fucking country band, and you're from England,
Well, they're
fine.
a folk band, really.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, folk was like a thing. Fucking, you know, England grew past their folk. I don't know. Maybe I'm being stupid. I'm probably
I don't
being
know.
stupid.
I don't know. That's not the point.
Yeah.
The point is,
Learn whatever instrument you want. I don't give a
the
shit.
banjo player
White people don't have culture. Okay,
of
yeah.
Mumford and Sons
Yeah. Is a fascist.
is a fash.
Is a fascist, yeah. And he's mad about it.
And he's mad
That he liked
that
a book
he's not going to make any more
Money.
fucking sweet dollar bills
off of this shitty gig that he has.
off this gig.
Yeah.
And just about how much of a fucking this guy has 1886 IQ in his fucking head.
Damn truth.
Fucking talking about like, listen, we could jerk off 80,000 people in one arena,
Yeah.
or the intimate glory hole inside the back room of a fucking
Yeah.
of the
God damn. Shut the fuck up
shut
forever.
the fuck up forever. I'm sorry. I have no sympathy.
Yeah, no. But imagine
Okay,
that
does it get
entire
worse? Does it get worse?
Yes, it does. Okay.
Okay, so now I know why this is hilarious to me, but okay.
Okay, posting about books had been a theme of my social media throughout the pandemic. I believe this tweet to be as
stop. Hold on. Really?
Yeah,
That's what he's putting it up to is fucking.
he just likes books, and he was reading them in the pandemic and tweeting about
Are
them.
you fucking kidding?
No, I'm not kidding you. Posting about books had been a theme of my social media throughout the pandemic. I believe this tweet to be as innocuous as the others. How wrong I turned out to be.
What are you fucking talking about? Are you shitting me?
Over the course of 24 hours, it was trending with tens of thousands of angry retweets and comments. I failed to foresee that by commenting on a book critical of the far left could be interpreted as approval of the equally abhorrent far right. This man is a centrist.
You were a part of goddamn.
He praised a fascist. Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
He's just an idiot, I think.
This fucking dumbass banjo player.
Yeah. Yeah. This is why
it's just pretending.
You shouldn't uplift musicians. They're not smart.
Are you kidding me?
They're not
Are you
smart.
fucking
they know how to
kidding
count
me?
to 4.
It's not like you're praising a James Patterson book.
Yeah.
It'd be like if you tweeted out, man, Hitler made a really fucking pogger book with Mein Kampf.
Mein Kampf was dope as hell. You know,
I think we're all struggling out here. Hashtag relatable. What are you talking about, you fucking moron?
So speaking of Mein Kampf.
No.
Okay.
No, he doesn't fucking. No, he better not. Don't just move your camera. I swear to fucking God. If I just moved your camera.
No, it's fine.
I didn't. Okay.
It's fine, yeah. Nothing could be further from the truth. 13 members of my family were murdered in the concentration camps of the Holocaust.
What?
My grandma, unlike her cousins, aunts, and uncles, survived. She and I were close. My family knows the evils of fascism painfully well. To say the least, to call me fascist was ludicrous beyond belief.
Not really.
No, it's not. Actually,
are you fucking you're associated with a fascist?
You're associated with the fascist.
A literal fucking
You associate
fascist.
yourself with the fascist, and you're still doubling down on it. Like you're still not saying, "Oh yeah, that's wrong." You read an entire book about how America shouldn't wear masks and the coronavirus like isn't real or whatever, and then you tweeted, "This is a good book," and then a bunch of people were like, you know, he's a fascist, right? And you didn't apologize, and now you're leaving your job.
Yeah, you know,
because
honestly,
you won't apologize for liking.
I hope the other 4 kicked him out.
I think probably.
I hope so, and honestly, respect if that's the case. If
I don't know.
I don't know. He might have just. It might just be also a money decision. I don't fucking care. Don't give this guy a platform ever again.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, dude. Man?
And then he pulls the, like, my family was murdered in the Holocaust.
Listen, that's sad. That's bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened.
That doesn't mean you're just said, like...
You can't pretend the last 4 fucking years didn't just happen. And that we didn't have an authoritarian
regime,
president.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just like, fuck everything up.
Yeah. Like, fucking millions of people died, my guy. Come on.
We had fucking 600,000 deaths in this country. Yeah. In America alone.
Specifically. It's terrible. People's, like, mothers and, you know, aunts and uncles are currently dying.
Current dead people.
They're currently dead.
Because people wouldn't wear fucking masks and went out and did their own bullshit.
You're an important person, and you liked a book that was spreading misinformation, and then you didn't apologize for it.
You moron.
You moron. You're just a moron, honestly.
You're just a moron.
You associated yourself with a known fascist. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know about his political beliefs. I can ascertain what they might be. But I don't know for sure, like, because he's not coming out and saying. It's a Chris Pratt scenario.
Yeah, it's very much like he's trying to be as
centrist as possible.
As centrist as possible, using smoke and mirrors and stupid fucking language.
Yeah, but it's like
that being
people
said,
know what you think. Because you came out and said, I like this.
Yeah. If you like something that spreads misinformation, you probably don't care if that misinformation is wrong.
Yes.
You think it's cool.
Yeah.
You're cool
not
with it.
Difference of opinion.
You shouldn't be fucking cool with it. I'm sorry. There's a line somewhere.
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
I don't know where the line is.
Objective truth. A bunch of fucking scientists are coming out here and saying, yeah, this shit is for real and you will die. Don't have like a fucking political shit. Don't spread misinformation. Maybe think about it.
I'm really
for 2 seconds.
I'm just kind of I'm bewildered right now. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Does it get worse from that?
Yes.
No.
I've had plenty of abuse over the years. I'm a banjo player after all.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm sorry. You know what? No. You know I can't. You know what? I want to be more abusive now because you re-mentioned that you're a fucking banjo
not
player.
The way to deal with internet pilings on. You know.
You don't. You can't use it as a shield. I'm sorry.
You can't.
It's a sword still.
It's weird.
Just fucking deepen that dagger deeper into your throat. Like, I'm sorry.
I've dealt with my share of trauma. I'm a viola player after all.
Who fucking cares?
The only people laughing at that are other musicians who are sucking their own dick. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, even when I read that, I know this guy's a piece of shit, but I was like, heh. You know? Because I'm like, okay.
I get it. My instrument, no one likes either.
Because it's hard to play the banjo. That's like, yeah, that's what it was.
I don't think Steve fucking Martin spread any misinformation during COVID.
Yes, he actually is. He did a comedy.
Steve Martin did that?
Yeah, he did a comedy masterclass, and it's just like bullshit. It's just like him talking about like his day.
Oh, yeah, true.
To the camera. And it's just kind of like a grift.
Did it get people killed?
It didn't get to be. I don't think so.
Okay, then at least Steve Martin didn't get any people killed.
But he's taking people's money.
Unless a lot of people that got that masterclass is like, oh, I guess I'm not funny.
That could happen. I don't know if I would blame Steve Martin for that.
I blame Steve Martin exclusively for that.
I'd probably blame mental health issues.
All banjo players.
And the mental health crisis currently.
All banjo players are now on thin fucking ice.
Yeah. Honestly, every banjo player I've ever known is kind of on thin fucking ice with me right now.
Yeah. So, get a better instrument. It's 2021. Computers exist. Public sanitation and toilets exist.
You get FL Studio one time and you're like, fuck instruments.
I'm not even like, fuck instruments. I literally recorded guitar.
I know. I'm joking. Okay. I've had plenty of abuse over the years. I'm a banjo player after all. But this was another level. And owing to our association, my friends, my bandmates, were getting it too. It took me more than a moment to understand how distressing this was for them. So you're also just kind of like an asshole? Like, your friends were getting shit on and it took you more time to realize, they probably feel bad.
I bet they're getting a little bit hurt.
Despite being four individuals, we were, in the eyes of the public, a unity. Because
you're in a band.
Furthermore, it's our singer's name on the tin. That name was being dragged through some pretty ugly accusations as a result of my tweet. The distress brought to them and their families that weekend I regret very much. I remain sincerely sorry for that. Unintentionally, I had pulled them into a divisive and totemic issue. Emotions were high. Despite pressure to nix me, they invited me to continue with the band. That took courage, particularly in the age of so-called quote-unquote cancel culture. I made an apology and agreed to take a temporary step back. Okay. Rather predictably, another viral mob came after me, this time for the sin of apologizing.
Whoa, fuck you. Hold on. Wait, what'd you say in the apology?
I don't know. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm going to say this right now. Most apologies, if done right, won't get you hate. There's plenty of good apologies out there.
Okay. The following libelous articles calling me right-wing and such. Then followed libelous articles calling me right-wing and such. Though there's nothing wrong with being conservative, when forced to politically label myself, I flutter between centrist, liberal, or the more honest, bit this, bit that. Being labeled erroneously.
What are you talking about?
Just goes to show how binary political discourse has become. I had criticized the left, so I must be the right, or so their logic goes. Why did I apologize? Quote unquote. Rub your eyes and purify your heart, and prize above all else in the world those who love you and wish you well. Alexander Solzhenitsyn once wrote. In the mania of the moment, I was desperate to protect my bandmates. The hornet's nest I had unwittingly hit had unleashed a back-hearted swarm on them and their families. I didn't want them to suffer for my actions. They were my priority. Okay.
What the fuck is this guy saying?
Well, I'm kind of close to the end, I think.
Okay, I'm trying to look up this thing real quick because I can't fucking.
Okay. Secondly, I was sincerely open to the fact that maybe I did not know something about the author or his work. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Churchill once said, courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. And so I listened. You didn't apologize.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I have spent much time reflecting, reading, and listening. The truth is that my commenting on a book that documents the extreme far left and their activities is in no way an endorsement of the equally repugnant far right. The truth is that reporting on extremism at the great risk of endangering oneself is unquestionably brave. I also feel that my previous apology, in a small way, participates in the lie that such extremism does not exist, or worse, is a force for good.
Hold real quick, everybody, real fucking quick. The far left want free healthcare, free college, to get rid of money in general,
especially in America. I can understand. They want to
deprivatize a lot of shit that shouldn't be privatized.
Right. Like already there's like people that are trying to ban birth control in like Texas and shit.
And I was about to say,
yeah,
the far right want to kill everyone that's not white.
Yeah.
And want to take away women's rights, and they want to make sure they keep control and authoritarian. Yeah.
They can keep everyone that isn't themselves. Not even just white people. It's not like they're gonna go to a trailer park and see white people and want to bring them up
keep the
just
power
they're
to
white.
The rich white people.
They want the rich white people to stay the same, and they want everybody else to stay in their fucking
poor lane. Yeah, that's what that.
Yes. Right. So I can understand from the point of view of like a UK person who doesn't experience the fascism here in America.
I can get them being stupid about this.
Yes.
That being said,
this is a book about America.
If you fucking
there's a fucking American flag on the front cover.
Then don't fucking get out of my
You don't get to say. You can't say that.
Country.
It's like Americans saying, "Oh, well, we should leave Palestine and Israel." You know, like, "Oh, fucking, I don't know, maybe Palestine did something." We don't know because we're not there. You know, there's probably more fucking shit going on because we don't live there. You know, it's just, it's wild.
We should really build a wall to Britain. Across the ocean.
Across the ocean, a big ocean wall?
Yeah.
That would fuck up a lot of ocean transport.
Don't care.
Okay.
I don't fucking care. If it means that we should cut the lines of the internet to every country that's British, we need to cut off the internet to the Mumford and Sons headquarters.
Just Mumford and Sons?
AKA the European Union. I don't know. It's dumb. It's wild this is wild.
That he really says that far left people in America are not a force for good.
What are you talking about?
It's wild. It's actually wild to me.
That's stupid as hell.
As somebody who used to identify as more centrist and then got increasingly more radicalized, like, I can't understand how if you lived in America, you lived through George Floyd, you lived through 2016 to 2020, and you felt all of the effects, and you're an adult, and you're working, unless you're supremely, I mean, I think part of it is he is a supremely rich person, and he does not have to deal with the inequalities of being poor.
Exactly.
Which is most of America's issues, as well as the social issues. You know, it's just disgusting. It's not your fucking shit. It's another rich white guy talking about shit he doesn't know about.
Yeah, exactly. It's very...
You can't just be walking around and be like, "Oh, I love my friends. I love also the other rich white guys I know."
So dumb.
But what about minorities and like gay people and like all these other people that are like,
don't exist.
We want healthcare. We want...
Shut up. You're just as bad as fascists. Fuck you.
That's not...
I made so much fucking money on every single fucking tour I've ever been.
Take my money away.
If you try to take my fucking money...
That's what this is. That's what this comes off as.
I'm gonna take a revolver and shove it up your ass.
Yeah, no. And of course, a lot of your fans who are maybe poor-ish, a lot of people who enjoy folk music, well, that's not even true, but you know, people...
Sorry, say that classist statement.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say a lot of people that enjoy folk music are usually people that enjoy country, which are usually the poor working class kind of people. I don't fucking know. You can like whatever genre music you're like. I'm wrong. I just said some wrong shit.
How much more is that on this letter?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so why leave the band? On the eve of his leaving the West, Solzhenitsyn published an essay titled Live Not by Lies. I have read it many times now since the incident at the start of March. It still profoundly stirs me. And he who is not sufficiently courageous to defend his soul, don't let him be proud of his progressive views. And don't let him boast that he is an academician or a people's artist, a distinguished figure, or a general. Let him say to himself, I am a part of the herd and a coward. It's all the same to me as long as I'm fed and kept warm. I feel like that's what you're saying, dog.
Yeah, that's kind of what you're saying.
That sounds like what you're saying, dog. That sounds a little bit like projection, my dog.
Yeah. I don't know. But
I'm going to be honest with you. You shouldn't say that about far left people who are struggling. I'm not fed. I'm not kept warm. I have to struggle to get food and keep my AC on. Dog.
But no,
I'm an extremist. Yeah, he's oppressed. This rich white man is oppressed.
Everyone that's not me is an extremist.
For me to speak about what I've learned to be such a controversial issue will inevitably bring my bandmates more trouble. My love, loyalty, and accountability to them cannot permit that. I could remain and continue to self-censor, but it will erode my sense of integrity, gnaw my conscience.
You don't have any fucking integrity. Shut up.
I've already felt that beginning. The only way forward for me is to leave the band. I hope in distancing myself from them, I am able to speak my mind without them suffering the consequences. I leave with love in my heart, and I wish those three boys nothing but the best. I have no doubt that their stars will shine long into the future. I will continue my work with Hong Kong Link Up.
The fuck?
I don't know what that is. And I look forward to new creative projects as well as speaking and writing on a variety of issues, challenging as they may be. Winston Marshall. So
what a moron. Fuck him.
Winston Marshall's going to be the next president. Calling it now. Oh, she can't be because he's from England.
Good.
Which is
Get
great.
the fuck out of here,
It's
man.
going to be the new political pundit, the fucking banjo player from Mumford and Sons. We could skip my third thing. It didn't even make sense, honestly. I just didn't understand it.
God doesn't exist. And if he does, he's dead and has abandoned us.
Whatever. I don't know. That's my last thing. I don't really understand it.
I feel like, I don't know. That yeah. Anyway, I couldn't find anything on the Mumford and Sons first apology or whatever, which probably wasn't even an apology.
No,
I found something.
Like, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah, I didn't see the full text. So, all right. You ready for the meat?
I'm ready for the meat.
Ready for the potatoes?
We had a bunch of potatoes this episode.
So
I'm ready for the meat.
I want to ask you a question, Sarah.
Yeah.
Like I start all the bits because I'm self-aware and I'm not gonna change. Therefore, cool. Sarah.
Yeah.
What do you think of debate people? Who do you think of in the political sphere?
Oh, I mean, I will say the first thing I think of is Vosh.
Yeah, Vosh.
I think of Destiny.
Yes.
But I also think of Steven Crowder. Debate me, bro.
All right. Okay, cool. What if I told you there was a fourth debate, bro?
Yeah.
Hiding, lurking in the shadows.
Ready to pounce.
Ready to pounce.
Ready to pounce at any point in time. Popping up randomly.
And his name is Sam Seder.
No way. I can't believe it.
So this week has been very fun.
It's very fun.
It's been a very fun time.
Yeah.
For anyone who isn't in the know, on the off chance, I mean, you're watching this, you know what the fuck. hate the audience. Rule number 1.
Yeah, Josh constantly makes these. Yeah, why? I don't understand it.
You know, you're fucking smart, all right? So H3 has a podcast. The H3 podcast was H3 After Dark, whatever the fuck it was.
I don't know. I think they have like 3 podcasts.
They have 7 million podcasts, and good for them. Ethan was, I believe, Steven Crowder wanted to debate Ethan on COVID masks and like trusting the CDC and all that shit. So I believe that Crowder wanted to debate Ethan.
Yes.
And then Ethan accepted.
Yes.
Ethan secretly went to Sam Seder to have him debate for Ethan.
Yes.
Because Ethan
doesn't know the issues.
Really Ethan doesn't know the issues. He doesn't consider himself a good debater.
Doesn't even consider himself intelligent, which he says, which is really funny.
And this will come up later as we talk about this, I believe.
It's fucking same.
Yeah. And he wanted someone to come in. And not only that, Crowder has basically made fun of Ethan for having Tourette's and being a quote unquote, I believe, a layup and being an easy target to debate.
Yes.
And Crowder pretty much also kind of just wanted to get Ethan's audience because Ethan has a larger audience overall,
right?
Comparatively.
And I also want to point out that Crowder does a lot of grandstanding and how hard he's gonna beat Ethan up. Like how much he will defeat Ethan in this debate.
Yes.
And he enjoys it when people debate him, and he respects them, and he
likes to debate.
He likes that people don't run away when they come to debate him.
Exactly. He doesn't like cowards.
Does not like that.
So, Sam Seder surprised Crowder, and the funniest fucking thing.
The funniest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Crowder freaks out.
Yeah.
Seder wants to debate. Ethan relinquishes control to Seder, basically.
Yeah, he just sits there, eats a mint, which is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
And because Steven Crowder has very high opinions and values, he's a very moral person.
Yeah.
He believes a deal's a deal, and since he can't debate Ethan, he's not going to debate Seder. And then leaves. Which is very cool.
And he calls them both a lot of fucking names.
And it's very anti-Semitic towards both of them, which no one talks about a lot. I don't know why.
Nobody really fucking talks about that shit, but it is pretty interesting to really pick apart what Steven Crowder's initial reaction to Sam Seder and Ethan, to people who are Jewish.
Yeah.
I think Sam Seder is Jewish. I'm pretty sure. Is he? Am I just saying things?
I believe so, because I know someone brought up, I saw it on Twitter that the beady little eyes thing is a common anti-Semitic thing.
That's what I was thinking.
Sam Seder religion.
Yep. Sam was born to a Jewish family in New York.
Yeah, so I mean, honestly, fucking pretty obvious that he's going against this.
I don't know if he's currently practicing, but he has the culture of being Jewish.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Crowder attacked that as opposed to any of his ideas and called him irrelevant, which is what you do when you're right.
Yes.
You don't debate the ideas. You just call someone names and
run away.
Yeah.
Like a person on a schoolyard.
Yes. Crowder looks like a fucking idiot.
Looked like a child.
And this isn't even like a leftist take anymore.
This is just
fact.
This
is a common take.
Yes.
A point so much that I actually wrote down some of the mainstream like things. Listen, we make fun of the mainstream media. Fuck Washington Post's opinion people because they're fucking stupid. But mainstream, I'm going to give you a couple of them.
Yep.
So from Vice and Insider, Crowder flees.
Okay.
Seder humiliates Crowder from Forbes.
Shit.
The fucking business magazine Forbes.
Business magazine use humiliates in a title.
Yeah.
It's
and then
hilarious.
Crowder mocked from Raw Story. That's just 4 of them.
Wow.
It's pretty obvious
2 words.
The loser here.
Yeah.
In the mainstream.
Yeah.
And by the way, Sam Seder technically isn't as big as either of the two. He has only like 1 million followers on YouTube. It doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
But he is a contributor to MSNBC. He's part of their digital app, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he is a prominent figure.
Yeah. I didn't know much about Sam Seder before this.
I've had like inklings like here and there of him, but he's not as big in our scene because we're fucking Zoomers and we're not old. Yeah. We like streamers.
I'm not
Crowder has tried to explain away running away.
Really? Okay.
He explains that his Debate Me show about the Change My Mind isn't actually a debate show, even though it is.
Yeah, it literally is.
If you look at it, it's a debate show. He talks about how he has a moral code or whatever. He doesn't like being tricked. A man sticks to his word.
But and has the debate.
Yeah. And there's been a lot of people. Yeah. Right. So, and not only that, a lot of conservative pundits are coming out trying to defame Seder and Ethan Klein for doing this.
It's very interesting.
Tim Pool specifically talked about how Seder's a nobody. And like actually like lied about trying to debate Tim Pool, even though they debated each other before. They're stupid. It's dumb.
It's really I feel like
it's a lot of gaslighting being done.
It's a lot of people lying about things that are demonstrably true.
Exactly. But I found a great title.
Yeah.
And I want to read the article because I got 2 paragraphs in. I wanted to take notes before, and I kind of think it's better if I didn't because I think we can both be surprised and enjoy a good laugh.
I enjoy that.
So this is from the Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro's fucking website.
Right.
This is an opinion piece. Opinion. Steven Crowder showed why we shouldn't engage with, quote, debate me bros.
Isn't Steven Crowder the guy that is the debate me bro?
Well, first of all, Sarah, they're called debate bros. If we want to get into semantics here, I've never heard the fucking words debate me bros.
I've heard the phrase debate me bro.
But they call themselves debate bros.
Yeah.
So first of all, this guy has no idea anything about internet culture.
That is also true. Yeah.
This is going to be a very fun read.
Yeah. It's kind of,
That. Second of all, already we're implying that Sam Seder, a person that doesn't do debates most of the time, has debated, but doesn't actively go out to debate and just reports on news with a left-leaning take.
Yeah, okay.
Is a debate bro.
And so is Ethan Klein.
Apparently.
Who's never done a debate before in his life.
So we're getting gaslit, everybody.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Strap in and fucking wear the gas mask because we're getting gaslit.
The two people that I thought of when I think of debate me bros is Ethan Klein and Sam Seder.
Is the Vape Nation guy and Sam
Seder, yeah.
So there is a relatively new social phenomenon that has appeared in recent years, fueled in particular by social media and online video platforms.
Okay.
Quote, debate me, unquote, culture. Debate me culture instead of debate culture.
I thought Steven Crowder was the guy who invented it.
Yes, he was.
He's the guy that invented that phrase.
Pretend. Change my mind is the phrase that Steven Crowder made. And usually change my mind is usually done through debate because there's a back and forth of changing and exchanging ideas.
But isn't he the one that said, debate me? Debate me.
Probably. I don't know.
I think that is true. Like, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That they're turning it on its head.
They're trying to turn it on its head. So
it's wild. Okay.
Not only that, there was also the reason why I know of this article is because there was a previous headline on a different conservative website about how we got to defeat leftists by debating them.
Okay.
And Ben Shapiro, I think, is the debate me guy, I think.
Oh, okay.
Even though he doesn't do debates that much, I don't think.
Well, I mean, he does the come up here and debate
he goes
me
to college.
Yeah,
he goes to college campuses. So the right does debates. So let's not pretend here.
I guess what I mean is the right is the one that does the debate me then.
Yeah, they're the ones that really kind of brought it up.
Because usually when I hear that phrase, it's in terms of like somebody who is going to debate you in bad faith and you already know, and they're saying, well, your take is wrong. Fucking debate me then and you can prove it. And then when they say, no, I don't want to debate you, they're like, well, that's because you know that your take is wrong. When no, you just don't want to waste your fucking time with an idiot.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, okay.
I'll let you go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Also known as, quote, debate me bros, unquote. There are various online figures who, often with nefarious intentions, seek out, quote, debate, both online and in the real world.
Okay.
The strategy itself is ingenious. If the target of, quote, debate accepts, then a low-risk opportunity for notoriety is provided with which the, quote, debate me bro can promote their own ideologies, usually in front of an audience much larger than their own.
Literally Steven Crowder.
If the target of debate declines, a lot of quotes, by the way, I'm not going to say the quotes anymore. Anytime you hear the word debate, assume that's in quotes because they're not actually debates. Declines, then the, quote, debate me bro can claim a hypothetical victory by repacking such refusal as ideological cowardice on the part of their opponent. Which, let's be fair,
that's what I just said. Yeah,
if you want to debate someone and they decide to tap out and tap someone else in and you decide not to debate them, you didn't want to debate the ideas in the first place.
Yeah.
Of course, this is the but now. Of course, this tactic ignores the obvious reality that every individual has the right to freedom of association, and there is no God-given right to social interaction or the platform which someone else has built. So there's no right in America.
A lot of math in my head. Yeah.
There's no right to associate yourself with people or interact with people. I don't know where the fuck this came from. I really don't.
That sounds like you want the cow without the milk, baby.
Kind of.
It sounds like you want the cow without the milk, baby. It sounds like you want to say the N-word without being called racist.
Yeah.
That kind of sounds like what you be wanting.
Just because I say the N-word doesn't mean
I should be associated with racism.
Yeah.
Yes, it should be. Yes.
So that's our first
So everybody
but.
knows that you racist. Okay.
Yeah, that's our first but. Now here's an however.
You get the cow and the milk, honey bear.
However, its application is hugely effective for those who exist in the arena of attention-seeking stunts.
Like
for them,
Steven
Crowder.
Yeah.
For them, debate is not the goal. It is simply the artificial veil used to hide their hungry desire for notoriety at any cost. Such an attempt was on full display as H3H3's Ethan Klein labeled conservative commentator Steven Crowder a, quote, coward after Sam Seder crashed Klein's debate with the host of Louder with Crowder, understandably refusing to engage in a debate following the bait and switch. After all, would you be expected to continue a date if your partner was replaced halfway through the evening?
I thought they were going to say, would you be expected to continue a date with a woman, but it turns out she's actually like turned into a trans thing?
Actually, I kind of thought that was where that was going too.
Yeah.
That would have been very transphobic.
Like, I'm really waiting for them to
I'm
just
surprised
be
the restraint.
transphobic.
You did it, Daily Wire. You decided against being transphobic.
Yay.
Ben Shapiro didn't have his stinky little fingers on this one.
I'm just thinking about the little like clip of Ben Shapiro saying like, oh, should I say that? Cut that out. Like, remember that?
Yeah.
Where he was still on live stream and he was like, oh, that's offensive. Cut that out.
Yeah.
When he's the one that's like
offensive. What the
woke left.
Woke left. Yeah. So dumb. So.
God.
First of all.
Yeah. Yes.
It wasn't halfway through. It was right at the beginning.
It was literally right at the beginning.
Literally right at the beginning.
It's not. Nobody said anything. I think the only thing Ethan said was about Spartan man boy love.
Because Crowder had a little Spartan thing
on
front
his desk,
of him,
which I didn't realize
until
like,
afterwards.
Today.
Yeah, so which is funny. It's a funny joke.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
And then Ethan declined the date, but offered a replacement to the date.
Like, sorry, you're not my type, but you're probably this guy's type.
Yeah. But wouldn't you want to take the risk?
I mean, honestly, that's kind of a favor.
Kind of a favor.
It's kind of a favor, dog.
So yeah, so it's really we're doing a lot of buttons are being pushed to try and fix this situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this obvious and particularly pathetic desperation for attention is unfortunately an extreme examples of what debates have become. Long gone are the days of substantive discussions on actual issues. Instead, a debate is now little more than an opportunity to gain attention for oneself by any means necessary. If this can be achieved without even discussing the supposed debate issues, all the better.
Back in my day, we had one army that was all clad in red and the other one that was the Americans. And the Americans would fight against the British, and that would be it.
Yeah, here's the dumb thing.
They take turns.
As someone who actually watches debates more often than not.
No.
We watch Vosh.
Yes, we do.
Vosh debates a lot of people left and right. And he also talks with people. They don't usually become debates sometimes when they're on the left. Sometimes they do.
Yeah.
It is interesting to hear the ideas from Vosh and debunk right-leaning ideas because they do bring ideas to the table that are monstrous and just fucking awful.
Yeah.
And to be fair, most of them don't really get a fucking platform afterwards.
Yes.
Because they have shitty ideas and they're debunked in like 10 minutes. Absolutely.
Do you love black people or not?
I love black people.
I love black people as well.
Easy. It's very dumb to really hide behind this idea that every debate culture, debate me culture.
Debate me, bro.
These debate me bros are really just trying to just go after attention seekers.
And this is interesting to me because Vosh said one time recently, actually very recently, he said debates are not a good place to actually prove ideas.
That's true, and even Sam Seder said that too.
Yes, because it's just
true. A performance, and it is just a performance.
Yeah, literally, there are two, especially when it's between two famous people.
Yeah.
Quote unquote, two people in the public eye that have more than like 1,000 followers or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, between two people that have fan bases at all, it's going to be two fan bases showing up and cheering for their guy. And then hopefully one can destroy the other one hard enough that it takes those fans and moves them closer, at least, to the other side.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter whether you're fucking Steven Crowder and Sam Seder,
or if you're
Vosh
fucking
and some random viewer,
Stryker,
or if you're fucking if you're Stryker and Vosh,
doesn't matter.
If you're fucking the presidential candidates.
Yes,
it's all the same shit.
It is the same shit.
It's all the same shit. And if it's a performance and you have a chance to perform, you're gonna want to try and perform.
Yes. It is a performance.
It's a performance.
This, I think, is we have all learned from 2016 when Hillary just didn't give a good performance.
She didn't.
She just didn't, man. She just didn't. Not necessarily that her ideas were bad. I don't even remember them, which is a bad thing.
It's probably a bad thing, yeah.
I should have remembered them. All I remember is Pokemon Go to the Polls and that she got her ass handed to her by fucking Donald Trump.
Exactly, yeah.
And I don't even like that guy's ideas at all. But the thing I remember about Joe Biden is him saying, look at that empty chair in your kitchen. That person has died. And that I remember was something like telling him to shut up. You know?
Yeah.
And Kamala Harris with her cringy, I'm speaking, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like, those are memorable moments, even if they are cringe. It's like, or kind of interesting.
Yeah.
You need to have interesting things that happen.
Exactly. And it's just bananas to me that the one time the right decides to not do a debate, because they're the ones that usually want the debates to happen.
They're the one writing the think piece on if debates
are good. Debates aren't really good, everyone. That being said, Shapiro in like a week or two is gonna have a fucking go to some dumb college campus and take advantage of college students.
Upload 15 videos of Ben Shapiro destroys fucking teen, destroys this teen, and then somebody's gonna upload it to Pornhub or something. You know, absolutely wrecks this barely legal teen. In the fucking courthouse of ideas.
Let's not be naive here. Is my point.
Yeah, like come on, man, come on.
It's really dumb. The one time that they fuck up.
It's when debates are done.
Debates are bad, actually.
I don't understand how fucking this many people who are Republicans can support these obvious cowards. I don't know. It's so obvious.
You just gotta drive them with fear. That's it.
I mean, yeah.
Because let's be okay.
That's the sad part to me, you know?
Yeah, it's very fearful. I mean, Crowder wears a fucking holster and perpetuates this idea of like being manly and will fucking kill you.
But he'll run away at the sight of Sam fucking Seder.
While wearing a shirt that says fight like hell.
He did not fight at all.
He didn't.
He didn't fight at all.
He very easily could have.
Yeah. Do it. Just debate. If he had the ideas, Sam Seder's going to debate the ideas. Instead, he just called him he called his eyes a bunch of different defamatory things.
Yeah.
That were kind of strange. He called them the Velveteen Rabbit buttons.
Yeah, exactly. It's very weird. And just like, you lost.
You just lost, man.
You fucking lost,
just say you lost. Even Vosh will sometimes say, yeah, I lost.
Yeah. Sometimes you fuck up. Sometimes you
fuck up. Jesus Christ.
That being said, it takes a lot to fuck up a debate. Mm-hmm. Just immediately.
Yeah, the only way you can really fuck up a debate is by not going to it.
Really. Kind of, yeah.
Because if you show up and you just say a bunch of wrong shit,
and that's another thing too.
Somebody's gonna believe you.
Yeah, someone will still believe you. Even if less people believe you, people will still be on your side.
Absolutely.
That's another thing too. So interesting things that I've looked at recently about this. First of all, a bit of backstory too. Crowder was supposed to debate Seder twice.
Yes.
Once at Politicon, once on far right Gavin McInnes's show. Both times he got cold feet.
Which is interesting on even like when his audience and when his home is in. It's an away game and it's a home game, and he doesn't even want to do the home game.
Yeah,
it's just weird. Like,
not
why
only
not?
That, Seder, Crowder admitted to watching Seder's show to make sure that he wouldn't go on Ethan's part and shtick and join. To the point where he lied about his fucking
a pregnant wife with twins.
Going to the emergency and immediately rescheduling, which is and
then he admitted
that he watched the show,
live stream the
saw
previous
that it ended
week.
early, and decided to cancel the debate and reschedule it.
Which is like, why lie?
Why lie?
No, just lie. Just lie and say I didn't watch the show. My wife that was pregnant was ill.
And
why did you admit it? Even
that not
just fucking lie.
Crowder.
Yeah,
you said Ethan. Just admit it, Ethan. Oh, even. Okay.
Even.
Okay, sorry.
Ethan didn't do shit.
Ethan didn't do anything. Ethan was truthful in how he was saying he was stupid. Yeah.
But like, why admit it even? You know, like that doesn't make literally any sense.
So dumb.
I think he tried. So, okay. Actually, now that you're reading this, it makes me think that this entire Steven Crowder's, we had some arguments about, not arguments, we had some discussion about Steven Crowder's body language in the beginning of the thing.
Because I can't tell.
Now my opinion has changed. I think he was trying as hard as he could. He knew Sam Seder was going to come on. He knew that there might be a thing that would fuck up the entire debate, and he was ready to leave. Because now I'm looking back at it, I think a lot of people were ready to go.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of, oh, fuck. There were just people walking around and pushing the appropriate buttons. I think they had an exit plan. And I think Steven Crowder specifically, the reason he's nervous in the beginning is he specifically wanted to look very respectful. So that if he had to leave, it would look like he's the respectful one and Ethan and Sam Seder are the ones bullying him. Just by tone.
Yeah.
That's what I think now.
That kind of
makes sense to me. I don't know. I'm the one that thinks it. So
I don't know. I'd have to rewatch it honestly, but I could see that being truthful.
He did see the previous show because Dan on Ethan's podcast, his editor, said into the camera, Ben Shapiro, I'm sorry, Steven Crowder, you need to debate Sam Seder.
You coward.
And called
Get
it.
him.
Fucking Nostradamus. Fucking called it. And then Steven Crowder is thinking, I need to keep an eye on this Sam Seder character because he's probably going to pop up, or there's going to be something that happens in relation to Sam Seder.
Yeah.
Because that was a part of it. He doesn't talk about Sam Seder at all when replying to Ethan, even though that's a part of the thing.
Yeah.
He cuts that part out.
Okay, so here's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
What's his name? Crowder released like the unedited, edited footage of and it's edited in the sense that like there's still cuts, quote unquote, not necessarily invisible cuts. I don't think that he actually expected Sam Seder. I think he expected Dan to come on or someone, because Sam Seder did start his show pre-recorded before the debate was supposed to go on. So if he thought Sam Seder was going to
show up, then he would have canceled again, I think.
Yeah. He would not have gone on. Yes. He did think that someone else would come in, got surprised when it was Sam Seder because he was tricked into thinking that Sam Seder was already live and on the air.
So then from Steven Crowder's point of view, on the quote-unquote unedited version, even though it probably is edited.
Yeah.
On his version, it shows Sam Seder in the beginning on the feed.
Yeah.
Which is the thing where we were like, but he's not shocked yet. Do you think that he thought that was a clip? Because it only showed part of Sam Seder's like shoulder?
Yeah. That might be
and the background of the Majority Report, and he saw that, and he was like, "Okay, so I'm gonna have to
talk about
this
that actually
Sam Seder clip."
He literally,
and then they moved it so Sam Seder's face was in the thing, and he was like, "Oh no, that's really Sam Seder."
Oh, that is Sam Seder. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's probably what that was. That might be it, man. That might be it then. That would make sense.
And he's also nervous because he sees the clip.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe. I don't really know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's what's weird to me. And it doesn't. It's weird that he released it to try and make him look like the good person.
Yeah,
because it's clear that he didn't.
No,
he knew that something was up. He didn't know what was up.
It's so weird.
It's very weird.
Yeah, because it's obvious that he kind of knows that something is going to happen.
Yeah, and let's be fair.
He's like, I'm not really going to debate Ethan.
Yeah,
probably.
Which, let's be fair. He never was expecting to debate Ethan.
No.
because he's Ethan. He's an entertainer more than anything else.
Well, and like, there wasn't really going to be a debate happening if Ethan was going to debate Sam Crowder.
Yeah.
I said Sam Crowder.
I said Sam Crowder. I was gonna wait for you to figure that out.
Steven Crowder.
Steven Crowder. Yes.
Keep forgetting Steven Crowder's fucking name.
It's fine.
I don't even
He's
know.
He's a fucking nobody now, basically.
Yeah. Honestly,
fuck him.
Fuck that guy. The guy sucks. Fucking. Even if Steven Crowder debated Ethan, there wouldn't really be a debate. It would be Ethan saying whatever, and then Steven Crowder calling him an idiot, and then saying the false
shit. Yeah.
Bad faith argument,
and just spread more misinformation. Whatever.
And then it would just devolve into a fucking yelling match, like it did.
Yeah.
That's what it would have been. And this is so infinitely more entertaining than that. Oh my fucking God.
They probably had
They whooped his ass.
That's the thing too. They probably had an exit plan, but they did not go through with it fast enough.
They did not.
That's the thing.
They really left it up for a long fucking time. They left it up for
they should have just cut the feed.
Yeah.
But no.
I don't think I think because he was so angry and his initial reaction was to go at them.
Yeah.
That I think the people behind the cameras and the people that were actually pushing the buttons.
Yeah.
I don't think they knew
what to do.
Well,
because that's the thing. Because they cut off Crowder's feed immediately from Ethan,
and they switched to you can see a guy run from stage right to stage left.
Yeah,
and he walks over to sit
to get to
his
little sidekick chair. Yeah,
and then
the finally put the headphones on
because
he's behind.
Yeah,
because Crowder literally looks to him to get over here. It seems like
yeah,
and then it's still cut. I don't know what he's. I don't know.
It's weird.
Crowder fucked up big time.
Yeah,
and you can't argue the other.
You can't argue that he didn't.
Oh, also another thing. Seder said during Tim Pool said that Crowder was quote suffering because of this, and Crowder has been trying to posture that he's the bigger person and he won that exchange. So I think Tim Pool gave away the grift.
The grift
of Crowder being a big boy. He's not.
A big boy who wet his little diapers. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just interesting that they're all really trying hard to hide Crowder and protect him when in reality there's nothing they can do.
I mean, the hilarious thing to me is that politics has taken a grown ass man, a 33-year-old man, and two other grown ass men and turned it into this. Oh no,
spectacle.
Steven's really fucking sad, guys. You guys heard
really
him.
Sad.
It's words, Steven. It's fucking words.
Facts don't care about your feelings,
Facts don't care about your You've been saying this. You're all about the anti-woke whatever. The words can't hurt you. And you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You can quote unquote bully people. Remember when he bullied that gay Latino journalist?
Yeah.
From whatever. It bullied them into fucking.
Yeah, Carlos Manzo.
Yeah. And he was like,
He literally called that guy a fucking lipsy queer.
Yes. He said he calls people things all the time.
He literally did a quote unquote reenactment of the George Floyd murder.
Yeah, he did. And he's saying that fucking words can't hurt you, blah blah blah. This is just edgy comedy. This is just a joke. Whatever, blah blah blah. But he runs away from words. It's so
and it shatters that reality so quickly and so beautifully.
God damn, don't throw stones in a glass house.
Honestly,
Steven. Jesus Christ.
And what's interesting is that half of his fucking viewers in the original the live stream of the thing was they wanted him to debate Crowder or not. They wanted him to debate Seder.
Yes.
They didn't care. They don't give a shit. They just want to watch a debate.
Yes, they want the actual ideas.
They want the blood sports.
Yes,
we all want blood sports.
Everybody
we
wants
all
blood.
love it.
Everybody wants blood.
But
God damn,
it's so bananas.
There's no possible way that you can make me feel sympathetic to a man who is get in the ring with me. I'm a big man, and I will
immediately
fucking fuck you up to
jump
a little
out of the
lamb.
Ring.
And then when the little lamb brings in a lion. jumps out of the ring.
Exactly.
I do not feel sympathetic to you.
I don't. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not a perfect person. I'm not Jesus Christ. I'm just a person. And
yeah,
I see somebody who got their fucking just desserts.
And honestly,
it's
beautiful.
Very satisfying.
It's so satisfying.
So
God.
fun. Everybody should watch it, honestly, if you haven't. It's
Go watch it. It's so obvious that Crowder's not comfortable.
From the beginning, too.
From
it's
the
wild.
fucking beginning.
It's just uncomfortable with what the fuck was going to happen, which is then like, why ask to debate somebody?
If you gotta be prepared for anything.
Why?
Gotta be prepared.
Why do it? It's the whole point.
Yeah. But anyway, that's all I had on that because, I mean, it's just a dumb fucking article.
Yeah.
And they don't even get debate culture right. Debate me culture.
Debate me, bros.
That fucking guy's an idiot. Doesn't have shitting about fucking internet, fucking boomer.
Fucking boomer ass. Step.
This is I'm doing a cancel culture on you, Ian something. I'm not gonna look at the stupid fucking name.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's all I have.
Yeah.
Sarah, what are your thoughts on shoving water bottles up dolphins' urethras?
What's the point? They already got water up there, probably.
And that's our show. I don't know. I don't know how to end these fucking things.
Me neither, man.
You want to call it here?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sarah.
Oh. I was going to ask you.
What do you want to plug?
Follow my Twitter at SQUINTON. That's SQUINTON271 at the end of that. And it's also that SQUINTON27 on my Instagram if you want to go there. I also post stuff about this as well. And follow A Podcast Will Save This on Instagram, APWSTR on YouTube, APWSTR on TikTok.
Yeah. And I'm Joshua Chinland on Twitter, YouTube, technically. I don't fucking post anything there.
That's true.
A guy nicknamed JC on Twitch. At some point I will. I don't fucking know. A guy nicknamed JC on Twitch, and I think that's all I do. Oh, TikTok. Guy nicknamed JC as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice. That's our podcast. I hope you learned something about politics today.
Yeah.
And if you didn't, you fucking didn't listen.
It's true.
And you're a fake fan.
Whoa. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Damn. We love our guys here. Unless they're fascists.
You're a fascist.
Love you all. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Love you.